Indonesia, a wonderful country with enormous solar energy potential. Among various regions in Indonesia, East Nusa Tenggara or ENT has the highest solar energy potential with a global horizontal irradiance or GHI of around 6 kWh per square meters per day. Sadly, ENT's electrification ratio was still the lowest at 88.81% in 2021. Meanwhile, the national electrification ratio was 99.45%. Based on the National Electricity General Plan, ENT requires an additional power plant of around 32 MW per year. Based on its solar energy potential, solar power plants (SPP) can be applied to meet electricity needs in ENT. However, SPP built on land, ground-mounted photovoltaic or GPV, has land use problems and terrible environmental impacts. Studies show that large-scale GPV can trigger deforestation, increase carbon emissions, damage biodiversity, change local microclimates and soil temperatures, and cause flooding and erosion. One of the solutions is the application of floating photovoltaic or FPV. FPV is a solar power plant built on water, such as a reservoir, lake, or offshore. FPV was first implemented in Japan in 2007 with a capacity of 20 kW peak. Then, FPV grew fast to a total of 1.3 GW peak in 2018. Many FPV studies have been conducted globally, but offshore FPV design studies are still minimal, especially in ENT, Indonesia. Therefore, an FPV with 32.9 MW peak power capacity was designed in ENT to meet the electricity needs. Several factors are considered in determining the location of the case study, including the high potential for solar energy, characteristics of the water area that supports FPV installations, and the location close to the power substation. Based on these three factors, Ropa Village, ENT Province was determined as the location of the case study. The natural cooling effect on the efficiency, power, and energy produced by Ropa FPV is determined as well as the differences in performance, carbon emission reduction, and economic feasibility of Ropa FPV compared to GPV with the same specifications.
The mathematical analysis with Microsoft Excel was used for the research. The research methodology starts with a literature study, tools and materials preparation, location data analysis, FPV design creation, performance, carbon emission and economic analysis, and also FPV and GPV analysis result comparison. Based on the location contour analysis, the depth of the location waters is about 5 to 10 meters, while the height of the water waves obtained through estimation with the Beaufort scale is around 0.1 to 0.6 meters. That number is in a suitable range for FPV implementation. Based on the angle optimization, the most optimal tilt angle of the PV modules is 5 degrees. However, the slope angle used is 10 degrees, so there is a natural cooling mechanism by utilizing rainwater to minimize soiling losses. Ropa FPV consists of 6 blocks, where each block consists of 3x8 arrays, 24 DC combiner boxes, and a central inverter. Each array consists of 11 strings, and each string consists of 31 PV modules. Based on area calculation, Ropa FPV has about 282,000 square meters total area. Based on the performance analysis, compared to GPV, the Ropa FPV has 0.16 GWh per year greater energy, 0.08% greater efficiency, 0.06% greater capacity factor, and 0.26% greater performance ratio. Compared to the same power plant, the significant reduction in carbon emissions by Ropa FPV is about 41.4 thousand tons carbon dioxide per year, while GPV is about 41.2 thousand tons carbon dioxide per year. Meanwhile, compared to the electricity generation in Indonesia, the significant reduction in carbon emissions by Ropa FPV is about 37.2 thousand tons carbon dioxide per year, while GPV is about 37.1 thousand tons carbon dioxide per year. Thus, the amount of carbon emissions reduction by Ropa FPV is about 120 to 133 tons of carbon dioxide per year greater than GPV. Furthermore, Based on the economic analysis, ROPA FPV is more economically feasible than GPV. The life cycle cost of ROPA FPV is about 726 billion Indonesian rupiahs, while the life cycle cost of GPV is about 945 billion Indonesian rupiahs. Therefore, the cost of energy of ROPA FPV is lower than GPV. By setting the electricity price at 1,699.53 Indonesian rupiahs per kilowatt hour, compared to GPV, ROPA FPV has about 253 billion Indonesian rupiahs greater net present value, 3.65 years faster payback period, 0.6 greater profitability index, and 3.13% greater internal rate of return. Overall, based on the performance, carbon emission, and economic analysis, ROPA FPV is better than GPV with the same specification. This ROPA FPV research is very important because it initiated a green, efficient, and economically feasible power plant solution to meet electricity needs in ENT. In addition, it is one of the efforts to actualize a sustainable and environmentally friendly energy transition. We hope that someday, ROPA FPV can be implemented so that society can directly get the benefits of affordable and clean energy. Thank you.